Just so everyone knows, nihilism as a term comes from a Latin word nihil, which means nothing. And it's typically taken to be a philosophy or a way of life that says that there's no ultimate purpose or meaning, no fundamental standard to which we can appeal that enables us to distinguish between true and false, good and evil, even better or worse. And so it can be the result of deep social, political confusion, spiritual emptiness. Obviously, when it's taught, particularly to young people, either as a philosophy or through the stories we tell, it can have a coarsening and indeed corrosive effect on the moral imagination of young people. And that's in part what I was worried about in the book, looking at examples from television and film. And I do think that we are in a time where nihilism threatens us in lots of ways. I think our even in our positive quest for justice, we've had a lot of talk since early summer after George Floyd about issues of racial injustice and mistreatment by the legal system, by police, and by courts, and so forth. And beneath that, in its deep authenticity, is a great hunger for justice. But I think sometimes in our culture, when we talk about rights, when we talk about demands for justice, because we lack a consensus about what it means to be human, about what the foundations of justice are, whether they're in nature or in God, our discussions about these matters have an almost hysterical character to them that borders on the irrational and is always in danger of bordering on violence.